Hey, okay, good morning. It is Sunday morning here and I'm getting ready to start doing my morning chores. As some of you know, I am a union electrician and I'm pretty hard on boots. So this company reached out and asked if Amber and I would try out some of their boots for them. Just give them a little couple-minute review on what we thought about them. I told them what kind of work boots I wear, which are Thorogoods. I've had Thorogood, mock toe. It's always the 8-inch heel. I have had those for 4 or 5 years. I've been hooked on them. I have not found a boot that is comparable. They sent me one of their boots that is similar for me to try out. So this is what they sent. The company is called HISEA. It is spelled HISEA. So these are their mock toe boots here. This is what they look like right out of the package. They don't look like a bad boot. I did notice that the leather is a little thicker than the Thorogood leather, so it might just need to be broken in here. So these are my Thorogoods. So I am hard on boots. These boots are 8 months old, and these boots cost about $245. So I know that Thorogood, you can like warranty through their website and stuff, but I never really took advantage of that. I probably should have. But like, this is what the sole of my boot looks like after just a couple of months. So yeah, I was definitely in need of boots. The difference that I've seen right off the gate between these two boots are the Thorogoods. Like I said, I always get the 8-inch heel because I like the extra ankle support. I'm up and down on ladders and everything all day. These have the 6-inch heel, so I am a little nervous about that, but my plan is to basically just wear them around the farm all day today to do all my tasks and chores and stuff, and just see how they feel. Maybe these will become my new everyday work boots when I'm out in the field at work, or you know, maybe they'll be my go-to pair of boots just to work around the farm. We'll see how they go. Like I said, the leather on these is very tough, feels very thick, and it does just feel a little goofy to me having the 6-inch heel, but, or you know, the 6-inch, yeah, I guess this would be called a heel, whatever. I'm just used to the 8-inch, which comes up to like right here. It's not that big of a difference. I think I just need to wear them around a little bit and get them broke in. They are wider than the Thorogoods. They're very comfortable in the toes. My Thorogoods, I'll show you here in 1 second. Here, look. My Thorogoods, if you look on the edge where they're like all wore out and broke off, I have a goofy walk, but I have wide feet. So if you look right here, they are blown out. And both of them are like that. Same thing right here on this other boot. It's blown out right here along the edge. Here you can see it kind of right there. But that's where these boots right here are wider actually. So they're, you know, these aren't steel toe or a composite toe or whatever. That's what I'm used to wearing. And to be honest, it's almost like wearing a pair of, I don't know, moccasin slippers. We'll see, I might end up liking them a lot. You ready to go?
Yeah. Think I'm gonna spill?
Probably. Okay, hair's out of the face. Let's go.
Good morning.
Okay, let's go hit the ducks first. They're getting a little angry that I took the time to sit down and try these boots on for you. So, oh, here's Amber. Look, Amber's got her new boots as well. So they sent her, these are what they call their garden boots. She's gonna take a really quick clip and put exactly what that is when we get to it. She has a pair of Muck Boots, which that's the other brand of boot that we wear out here on the farm all the time for our morning chores is, or anything, any task really. We wear Muck Boots because we have a very wet property. So our Muck Boots, like I just wear the Muck Boot Chores, which is like their normal rubber boot everyday working thing. And then in the winter time, I have the Muck Boot Arctic Pros. We just got over here to the ducks. These baby ducks slept out all night long because the current duck house is not big enough. So this is the current duck house. We can't get these babies in with the geese and everybody. So like my task right now that I need to focus on is getting a dog house built and getting this duck house built. So my dad is supposed to be coming over later today with my brother to work on his truck, and I'm trying to get my dad to bring over, oh, here they go. Okay, so my brother-in-law has a bunch of lumber out at his place, and my truck is currently in the shop. It's been in the shop for a while. The mechanic that I use, oh, here's Amber with some food. The mechanic that I use just had surgery on his hands for carpal tunnel, so he's had it for a little while, but should be getting pretty close to being done with it. Anyways, so I'm just rambling. Yeah, my dad, I'm hoping I can get him to swing by my brother-in-law's real quick before he comes out here and get that lumber that my brother-in-law has, so I can use that towards building a larger, I think, permanent structure duck house back here behind the barn. I think I'm going to use I'm going to do something pretty short, probably, I don't know, 3 feet, 4 feet tall, maybe something about as tall as this right here. And I just want to do like a lean-to style structure with the fence right here and these posts being the back of the structure. I'll put I don't know, I'm going to do something, but I got to get a permanent, bigger structure here for all of these birds. That way the babies quit fighting us at night. And I think I'm going to take this A-frame, to be honest with you. I need to redo the front because I used OSB particle board. It was cheap. It was free. That's what I had here. Got it from work. That is all starting to rot out down here on the bottom. You can see it's completely gone here. Over here, there's still a little bit left, but it's just flaking off. So the bottom of the OSB all the way around is rotting out, just peels off there. So I got to replace that, but then I think I'm just going to put wheels on the back of it and make it like a rabbit tractor, duck tractor, chicken tractor, whatever, something along those lines. But it's going to be on wheels so we can just move it around whenever we want to wherever we want. And then there will still be a permanent structure back here that they can spend most of their time in. Come winter, they might end up having to go out with the chickens. Haven't decided how that's going to go this year. We just have a lot more waterfowl than we have in the past. I think last year we had, or beginning of this year when we started, I think we had a total of, 10 ducks, Amber? 11 ducks? I think we had 11 ducks at the beginning of the year, and 3 of those were males or something. Got rid of 2, kept 1 male, and then ended up getting rid of another one. But we ended up getting a couple more ducks. Amber picked up a few cayugas, and then we had a couple baby geese that we picked up, and we picked up Eleanor, which was Amber's original goose around Valentine's Day. At most, we had probably 10 birds total out here at one time with that A-frame, and it worked good. But then we had an attack, and we lost 6 birds after the attack, and we decided that we needed to make some upgrades to the current house, which we did. We buried wire, welded wire fencing underneath the ground, that completely underneath the whole thing. That way nothing can dig under it again to get to the birds. And then we decided we were just going to order a few ducks to replace the ones that we had. But did we get them? We got them from Murray McMurray, right? Okay, so we ordered from Murray McMurray, and they had a minimum order of 10 ducks, which would put us, way over the number that we normally have, because now we have 5 geese. We have Eleanor that we picked up in February for Valentine's Day for Amber. She is our mutt that I thought was a Sebastopol, but I didn't know anything about geese, and I didn't do good enough research. She might have a little bit of Sebastopol in her, but I think she's mostly like a Emden or Ebden or however the heck you say it, mutt. So she does have a couple of feathers that are like semi-loose, whatever, but I think most of that is just feathers that she ends up having fall out. Those other 4 though are true Sebastopols. We lost 3 baby Sebastopols when we had the original attack that we got from our friend Erin at Mooses and Gooses and Company. She is down in central / southern Indiana. Amber found her on Facebook when we originally got Eleanor because she wanted to get a true Sebastopol after she informed me that Eleanor is a mutt. So anyways, we found her, we put an order in, got a few baby geese from her, brought them home, and then we had the attack. We lost all 3 of them. Erin ended up feeling really bad for us, and she, out of the kindness of her heart, decided she was going to put some more eggs in the incubator. She put 3 eggs in the incubator, and then I happened to come across 2 more baby Sebastopols while Erin had those in the incubator and got them here to the farm. They lived for quite a, I don't know, 4 weeks or something they lived, I think. And then we had a snapping turtle actually get one of them and cut her neck like completely wide open. It was pretty gruesome. She was alive after she was attacked, but Amber took her to the vet and they said there just wasn't enough skin there to stitch it back together. So we lost that one as well. But then Erin had the geese hatch for us, the babies. So we made another trip, spent an entire Saturday there, pretty much with them. Their hospitality was great. They showed like Amber and the kids and everybody their setup. Like all they do is Sebastopol geese.
She has a really beautiful breeding stock.
Yep.
She works really hard at.
How are those rubber boots in the water, by the way?
Oh, in the water?
In the water.
Let's try it out. I don't know. Where is it? It's the most shallow right here, right?
Yeah, that's probably like 4 inches deep. Like right on the edge.
Oh, it's so slippery. I'm not stepping in. It's like...
Oh, come on.
I mean, it's slit.
It's clay. It's clay bottom.
I don't know if either... Okay. Well, there's no water in my shoe.
Okay, don't let it go under the water.
Well, duh.
But, so the neoprene, go a little bit deeper just so the neoprene is in the water. Okay, well, there's plenty of neoprene that's been submerged, obviously, and nothing's coming through?
No.
Okay, so far they are holding up. They're keeping her feet dry. Anyways, Erin gave us our 3 more baby geese, and now we have 5 geese. 4 true Sebastopols right there, and then we have Eleanor, the mutt still. That's Amber's favorite. That was her original baby, even though it's not a true Sebastopol. So, and then we got the 10 ducks from Murray McMurray, because that was their minimum, and Amber wanted to get a couple cool ones anyways, so that's why we got them from them. And then we still have our original, well, not original, but we still have 2 cayugas that we got back in like February. We have 1 very original pekin that is 3 years old. Her name is Karen. She was also in that attack, and her neck was like, it was skin like raw. It was just skin. And she was all like bloody and nasty and stuff, and she ended up surviving somehow. But now she sits with like this weird neck posture. She's thriving, by the way. Okay, there is Karen right there with the cayuga, and that's our other pekin. What's that one's name? Billy? Okay, Billy was gifted to us after the attack by somebody down the road. But anyways, you saw Karen's like weird neck posture right there, and Billy's normal posture. So she has always kept her head and neck tucked back since the attack. So I don't know if there's like some kind of tendon damage or something, but she just floats out there all day long with her neck tucked back. But she's thriving. She eats, she drinks, she fishes, she hangs out with everybody all day long out there. Doesn't have any problems. So she is the only original though. We have also 2 mixed out there. I thought they were pekin and khaki mixes, I might be wrong, but they were black and white. And they're definitely mixed. They're female. One of those females though that's out there, right? Just the one is a survivor?
Yep.
One of them didn't get injured at all. The other one got injured but survived.
Not as bad as Karen, but still pretty
Okay, so one of those mixed black and white ones got injured really bad. But not as bad as Karen, but it survived. And then the other one didn't get attacked at all. So that one got lucky. And then we had, I think, 3 more mixed ones that got attacked and killed. One of them was a male, and then 2 more females. I don't know, it was pretty brutal. So with all that rambling on, basically was, we have too many birds over here now with not enough structure. So I need to build a permanent style, small lean-to structure that we can clean out easily, but is still safe and protects them at night while they're out here on the pond. So, all right, got to move on. I have all the other animals to take care of. And like I said, I'm already behind this morning because I have not filmed YouTube in a long time. And so I have taken a lot of time this morning trying to get this together. We kind of switched over to TikTok because that's what took off first. And once TikTok took off and started paying us before YouTube did, we decided to focus mostly on TikTok. Yeah, we are gonna still do both platforms for sure, but at the time we had the opportunity to make more money from TikTok than YouTube. It's still kind of that way right now. And this is all just hobby stuff. Amber's just trying to, you know, we do all this stuff regardless whether we make money or not because we like the homesteading lifestyle. So anyways, Amber is just trying to benefit and still do the homesteading lifestyle and bring home an income. And it actually turned out to be pretty good. It's working out good so far. So yeah. But now we just got our 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is awesome. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let the chickens out, and I'm gonna set this phone up real quick so you can see these crazy dinosaurs. All right, I'm gonna get their feet out real quick. They have water. Then I'm gonna let them out, and you can like see how crazy they are. They're gonna just be psycho dinosaurs. Here we go. That gate because I am letting them out. Alright, here they come.
Alright, shut.
Alright, here they go. Oh, there's the eggs falling out the door. Gosh, there's a lot of eggs in there. There's like 25 eggs in here, babe. That's just me throwing a number out there. 11, 12, 13. 13 in here actually. And look at that very dark chocolate one. Very dark chocolate in the corner.
Yeah. Look at you.
Chicken eggs just everywhere. Part of the chores today are going to be cleaning the coops out, but they're everywhere in there. And same in here. There's a bunch over there, back in the corner. I don't know if you can even see that. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's a bunch in that corner. A couple down here, back there, etc. Whatever. Moving on. Okay, pigs are next. They are angry as well because these guys are used to me feeding them at like 5:15 in the morning, and it's a little bit later than that. It's daylight here, so These pigs are about finished. They've got just a couple weeks left here with us. Yeah, so these guys only have a couple weeks left with us. We got them in April, which is when we normally get our pigs, and we normally run our pigs until mid-November, and they go into butcher in mid-November. These guys, when we got them, we were surprised to find out that we were getting 120-pound pigs, or pretty close to. And normally we're at like 60-pound pigs, so these guys were double what we normally get. So that is why it is the end of August, and they are going in for butcher September, I think 15th. But anyways, these guys plowed through their food this year. I bought 500 extra pounds of feed, just like I normally do. So internet claims to run a feeder pig to 300 pounds per butcher, that you should go through 1,000 pounds of feed per pig. I found out the first year that I did this, I was like way short. That 1,000 pounds of feed did not pan out per pig and work. Here's the goats. I found out the first year that that was off, so after that, the second, I decided to go 500 pounds heavy for 3 pigs. Went 500 pounds heavy for 3 pigs, and that still got us, we were still off by just a little bit. And then this year with how big these pigs were, it is the same thing again. We are off. So we ran out of their normal pig feed we get from the elevator, Kingsbury elevator out in Port, out in the boondocks. When we ran out of their feed, we switched them over to commodity mix. That's right. We're just going to finish them out on the commodity mix for the last couple weeks because it is significantly cheaper than buying feed from the feed store regularly. These guys are probably, I'm guessing 400 pounds anyways, at least the 2 males. Female might be 350 or something, but they're big. They're way bigger than normal when we take them in. I think running them on a 15% for 2.5 weeks is just fine. It's not gonna change the amount of meat that we're gonna get roughly, and it's not worth me spending the extra, about $15 a bag for a good pig grower or finisher. So anyways, yeah, we're just gonna rock that stuff. It's 15% and it's $10. We even let our chickens eat a little bit of it. I don't know why they're not too fond of it. All the rest of the animals have liked it. The goats have liked it. The pigs like it. But the birds have kind of just not really eaten very much of it. The ducks did eat it eventually. They waited for a while though. They kind of just left it sit a good portion of the day. So I don't know, birds are picky. Maybe there's something in there they're not supposed to have. But the feed is designed to basically feed everything on your farm. So it doesn't list birds on there. But I would have to just assume that birds are going to get into it. Most people probably have birds like we do. Birds with all their other animals. How many eggs you get?
25 so far, and here is the super pretty.
Ooh, that is so pretty. Super dark.
Yeah, straight. Yeah.
Super dark.
Isn't that
Pretty.
awesome? It's
Yeah.
one of ours. It's one of our babies. So we
bred this one.
We bred this one. This is with our
That's
male Copper Maran.
definitely our darkest.
Yep, Copper Maran. Chocolatey eggs.
Hopefully we can get some more out like that. That's the plan anyways. Okay, birds are taken care of. Goats are taken care of. We have the rabbits still to do. And I have a lot of chores to do outside of just feeding and stuff. So I do have this rabbit tractor that we made that we're finally gonna try and use for the rabbits. It's right here. I just used, this is it. So I just used scrap shelving stuff that I got from work, and then all the 2x4s or scrap pieces of 2x4s that came out of a dumpster from work. And basically I just screwed everything together, washers and stuff. I screwed that shelving to the outside of the 2x4s with washers, and I kind of, because those are all short pieces, they're all like 18-inch pieces of 2x4. The fencing is kind of helping hold the 2x4s together, but the 2x4s are also holding all the fencing together, if that makes sense. It was really cheap and I just did it that way. I probably could have done it a lot faster if I would have just bought the material. Instead of having to screw all these individual little pieces together, I could have had full 2x4s, but I got this for free. So there's the wheels. We can move that thing around. But anyways, the problem I have right now is I put the rabbits in it and they literally dug some holes to China. Here, I will show you. This was all beautiful grass before they were in here 24 hours ago. This guy did a little bit, but not near as bad. But the women, they're the ones who dug that. This is what it looked like 24 hours ago. Nice and thick and nasty and tall and field grass, but those rabbits did this. Before I put these guys back out here on this, I am going to put, I think, poultry netting, because I have a bunch of extra on the bottom of this. Instead of chicken wire, or instead of hardware cloth, I'm going to use the chicken wire poultry netting stuff, because the hardware cloth has smaller holes. That's what we used on their cage here. See, we use the hardware cloth on their cage and it's fine, but sometimes the poop doesn't fall all the way through all the time and it sticks to it, so we have to wash this out a couple of times a week because the poop gets stuck to it like that. And I'm hoping that this larger stuff here, this is what we have on the window, I'm hoping this poultry netting, this larger stuff here, allows the poop to go through, but they still can't dig through this. So I want to get that on there real quick and stapled to the bottom before I get these rabbits back out on the grass. So the plan is to get that done today, but look at this. This is 24 hours of, I think they want babies. Yeah, they're stripping themselves bald, and
They're trying to make
I think they want to make a den out there is what they're trying to dig for, so they can have some babies. But
they'd be cute.
yeah, what are we gonna do with babies if you have baby rabbits? Are you gonna sell them, or what the heck would you do with them?
Well, see, the thing is, selling isn't even an option. We have such a we have quite a few really good breeders in our area. I mean, that's where we got these rabbits from. I wouldn't want.
They would have to be sold as meat rabbits.
And that's so sad. I don't think our kids could handle that, especially because
I could.
I know Alex could, but from the beginning, these rabbits have been pets, and so the kids, they're fine with the pigs. That's really been our focus in helping the kids learn to have consciousness and be mindful of where your food comes from and showing animals respect, even if you plan to eat them. They still deserve your respect. But bunnies, that's a whole nother level with kids. I don't know if that's as easy to communicate to them.
I gotta water the bunnies and the pigs.
All right, you guys, I am going to go water go fill up the goats' water. Alex is gonna take care of these rabbits and finish filling up their water. But before we left, we wanted to make sure we gave you a review on our new boots. I'll let Alex go first.
From our last hour and a half of wearing them. So honest opinion so far on wearing them is these are actually extremely light and extremely comfortable. The first time I put them on, I was a little nervous. I had not broken them in at all. It was just putting them on, and they were a little bulky and a little stiff, but now they're very flexible. So I don't know, I might just make these my everyday work boot for the farm. We'll see. I'll update you again at the end of the day before the night's over.
So my boots, I really like them. I like the look of them better than my Muck boots, but yeah, I don't know, I'm a little less hard to please, so they seem great. It's just a matter of will they hold up as well as my Muck boots have. But honestly, I feel like they are much more reasonably priced if you're on a budget. I couldn't recommend them enough just from this short time with them, I guess. Hi, buddy. How are you doing today? They look good.
What does?
Your boots.
Oh. Nice, maybe I'll...
I kind of like seeing them being a little bit lower. I can see your nice calves. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. If you enjoyed this video and watched it all the way to the end, be sure to subscribe and give us a like.
Okay, real quick update. So it is 11:15 p.m. on Sunday evening. So I have had these boots on now for, oh gosh, I've had these boots on for like 14 hours. Surprisingly, my feet do not hurt at all. These boots are so comfortable. I really do like them a lot, actually.